Adversity. It can certainly change your thinking. And maybe that's why today, Walt Fiegel coaches life more than he does football.
We take a look at East head coach Walt Fiegel's style of motivating players. Many times before a game, Coach Fiegel doesn't discuss the impending contest. He talks about life, who and what the players are about to represent.
You want to tell that? Have him tell his mother about it, will you? Have him tell his mother.
It's a common theme for Walt Fiegel. He demands that his players have respect for their mothers.
Well, I think what he's trying to teach us is that, you're not going out as an individual. You're representing something. You're representing your school, your mom, like he says, your mom, your parents,
If I ever find out one of our players is disrespectful to their mother, I think I would have a tendency of sitting down with that young man just one-on-one behind closed doors, and we'd find out what was going on and who the boss was, and I'm sure they'd find out after it was over that I'd be the boss.
His mother meant a lot to him, a lot. The mother image was very strong in his family.
He gave a speech where it was kind of emotional, where he said, you have to tell your mom you love her, because if you don't, it could be too late.
You're not only representing your school, you're representing your mom and dad. You represent the whole lot more.
In fact, it's not often that you'll hear Coach Fiegel talk about football before a game. He coaches life.
He turned to Coach O'Hearn and told him to turn all the lights off in the wrestling room. And it was just pitch dark. We couldn't see. It was just kind of quiet for a couple minutes. And then he started in a real, calm voice and said, I don't know, you guys won't remember this, but this is how you came into the world 17 years ago, 18 years ago. And then he started walking us through our life and time and energy we've put into the project that we're going to go do. We'd be involved in a game, the biggest game of our lives, within an hour. And he never really talked about football, but it was just kind of a weird way of, telling us that this could be the last one.
Even after a disappointing loss to Dowling when spirits are very low, Walt Fiegel still has a positive message for his players.
I'd like to commend you for what you've done this year. I mean that wholeheartedly. You worked hard. You had a great year. Don't ever forget where you come from, people. You're part of a great organization. There's a lot of other people that are going to follow your footsteps. They're looking at you. You're the people that are setting the example for teams to come. And I commend you for what you did. And you know something? I think I'm going to cry too, but you go ahead and cry. And I appreciate your efforts.
I learned a lot of things in the locker room that you would never get the opportunity to learn in class.
I love him as a coach. That's about it.
Hey! Hey, go! Good job!